Thank you guys for watching Keep Pounding TV. I got one quick question. Do
Screen!
you
You can't stop me! Fumble!
love the Carolina Panthers
We did it! We did it!
like I love the Carolina Panthers?
Ah!
Hey, everybody, I'm your host, Grier, also known as the Big Cat. My cool cats, put your paws in there if you rock with the Big Cat. Today, we're here to talk about the Carolina Panthers versus the Buffalo Bills preview. What to expect. But first, one quick question. Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? Yes? No? Maybe? Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Panthers? If you like give me that! Let's talk about what to expect out of the preseason matchup number 2. Before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a video. Click the notification bell, turn it on. Now, the first thing you can expect out of Buffalo Bills preseason game is Cam Newton and the rest of the starters are playing. I expect for Cam Newton to play no more than 1 to 2 series. If he plays more than 1 to 2 series, I will be surprised. I'm a little not upset, but a little irritated because I don't think he needs preseason reps. I think he showed out in training camp. I think he has gotten his timing down with training camp. Last thing, I could fathom is him getting hurt, in a meaningless preseason game. But I get it, man. I guess you want to see those reps in a regular season game. But no more than 1 to 2 series. Expect for him to throw it deep. Expect for him to throw mid-range. Expect for him to throw little dump downs. They're going to work that on pretty good. Give him a 1 or 2 series right here. And like I said, I think Ron Rivera, I think he likes that sauciness about Cam Newton. Yeah, I think they're not going to just be conservative in his series. They're going to open it up. Yeah, they're going to open it up. They're going to let that thing loose. They're going to let him take a couple of D shots. You know what I mean? Just to see what that thing do. But don't expect no more than 1-2 series out of Cam Newton. The second thing you can kind of expect is running back race is still open. Now, Elijah Holyfield pretty much put his stamp. He put a stamp on the Chicago Bears game. Started off kind of rough, redeemed himself, right? But it's not sold up yet. I don't even know if Jordan Scarlett will play. Have not had her injury report. Still waiting on him. So the second spot is still open between Cameron Artis-Payne, Holyfield, and Reggie Bonifant. Me personally, I like Reggie Bonifant. He ran hard against the Chicago Bears. Ran hard late against the Chicago Bears. A guy who I personally didn't really know much about, but when you seen him on the field, he looked really good. So Elijah Holyfield, I'm not really sold on him, and this hurts me to say because I'm right around the corner from UGA. But I think he's a guy that something about him doesn't sit right with me, man. I don't know, man. I know he's good, and I know he can play, but something just doesn't fit right. I can't put my finger on it, man. But, as long as he's consistent, as long as he shows that he can continue to play, I feel like he can make this roster, possibly maybe at the second spot or the third spot. But nonetheless, the second spot on the running back roster is still open. Who will carpe diem? Who will seize the day? We'll have to wait till Friday and find out who steps up. Next up on the list, Will Grier. Yes, sir. Will Grier, a guy who I was high on coming into the preseason. A guy who I still believe will be the future of the Carolina Panthers. A guy who I believe that could have been second when it comes to the depth chart. I no longer believe that, but I think he needs to have a good showing. Not only does he need to have a good showing for the fans and the coaches, he needs to have a good showing for himself. Get that confidence back in you. It is not his fault. It's just part of being a rookie, man. I told you guys before, the learning curve is steep for rookies. Even Brian Burns has a learning curve. Greg Little has a learning curve. Only difference between Burns, Little, and Will Grier is you've seen already that Burns and Little are already going through that learning curve. Brian Burns, yes, he has a little bit of a learning curve, but it's not as bad as those two guys. So, Will Grier, do your thing, man. Learn the playbook. It will come to you. You know what I mean? Learn to look off your receivers, pump fake, all that good stuff. If you throw the football in high school, if you throw the football in college, it's still the same. It's just learning the system. So once he gets comfortable and set in, you're going to see a different tone with him. But he needs to have a good showing, get his confidence back. Next up on my list is Peanut Punch. That's right, Rashad Golden throwing that peanut punch. Hey, man, you did it one time. Let's see you do it again. Let's see that consistency. I want to see that consistency. Let's see what you can do, man. I'm drinking your juice today, my brother. I'm drinking your Kool-Aid. I feel like you got what it takes, man. I've been hard on you, my brother. I've been hard on you, but I see the light. I see the light in you. I see that you got some flickering in you. Let's see you go out here and do it again against the Buffalo Bills. Be consistent. Show them that hunger. Show them that desire. Show them that passion. Show them that ability to cover one-on-one when you're left on the island. Show that ability to hit. Show that ability to be a playmaker. And I guarantee you, they'll find a place to put you, man. So I'm excited to see, can he do it again? I think so, and I think he will. Now, moving on to the next thing on the list, the backup offensive line. I need you guys to show that you're capable of handling this shit, especially if something goes awry in the regular season when it comes to our starters. You guys did you did okay, man. You struggled. I look back at the film. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but you guys definitely could have did better. Let's see, Little, let's continue to see you build on your efforts. Hearns, got to get together, Hearns, Green, Tyler Larson. Let's see you guys step it up, y'all. Step it up, take it to the next level. You guys are just as important as the starter. So expect for these guys to come out, have a good showing with the second, the third, and the fourth team reps. I can't wait to see what these guys come out and do. Last but not least, we get to see the 3-4 defense. Finally, what it looks like with the starters. Last week against the Chicago Bears, we've seen a variant of it. We've seen Brian Burns. We've seen Brian Cox Jr., Marquise Haynes. And those guys, even with the backup, those guys were killing it. So imagine what the starters going to do. I cannot wait, man. Is it Friday yet? Let me see. No, it's quite Thursday. But, man, when these guys get on the field at one time, it's literally going to be playing tag. You're it. They're going to be playing tag with your opposing quarterbacks. Who's getting there first? Let's put a lunch on it. Let's bet a lunch. But, man, I cannot wait. We're finally going to see that. We're going to see what it looks like with Mario Addison, Bruce Irvin, KK McCoy, and all those guys. Thank you, guys, for tuning in for another episode of Keep Pounding _TV. I'm your host. Make sure you guys subscribe. Listen, get in the comment section. I want to hear from you guys. There's still a lot to be won. A lot of positions are open. So we're going to find out Friday night who wants it, who's going to step up. We'll be back live Friday night on YouTube stream. Make sure you guys tune in. Get in the comment section. Let me hear what you think about the expectation. Who needs to step up come Friday and what needs to happen. I'm your host. I got to talk to the big cat. Let's get up out of here. Let the church say that. Don't forget to subscribe to the Carolina Panthers custom helmet giveaway video in the playlist. Once we hit 5,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away free a $300 retail value Marvel's Avenger Carolina Panthers helmet. Keep pounding.